Welcome to this video. My name is Hannes and I'm happy that you're here because I'm about to show you one of my favorite songs ever, heard by Johnny Cash. And in this video we will deal with the intro and the verse and everything you need to know to make it as good sounding as possible. So many cool details to discover there, so make sure to stay here till the end and watch the whole video. Before we start out, I want to recommend you to take a look at the video description. There you will find my free, totally free ebook. You don't have to subscribe or anything like that. You only click on the link and you will get the ebook at once. And now let's start with the intro and the verse of Johnny Cash's Hurt. So we start out. I hurt myself today to see if I still feel. This was just, of course, a compressed version. Now there are more repetitions of the verse, but I want to make sure here in the beginning there are several versions of chords played in the actual recording, and it's so much fun to listen to all those different versions. If you take, for example, your left earplug and your right earplug and you try to get what side is playing what, because there are two guitars on the recording, one on the left, one on the right, and they play something different. Only details, but it makes it sound so big. Especially in the end when you play the chorus, there are so many things going on which make it sound so huge, and this is so much fun to discover. So we start out with an A minor chord, middle finger 2nd fret D string, ring finger 2nd fret G string, index finger 1st fret B string, and we hit the A and then the D string, and then we hit the G, B and E string at once. Try to get that done first before we move on to the next chord. Everything played with downstrokes. So if you played that once, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and let it ring the whole bar throughout. Then you go to the C major chord. You leave the index finger where it was. The middle finger still stays in the 2nd fret of the D string, but you move a little bit more closer to the fret, and you place the ring finger on the 3rd fret of the A string. You play the same pattern. A, D, and then G, B, and E. Then you try to change between those two chords. First you do a dry exercise, for example, if you're not familiar with those two ones already. Take a look where my fingers move. Although the middle finger stays in the 2nd fret, it moves within the 2nd fret. Because here it's way harder to grab a chord than here. So make sure you get the chords right. So 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and then on the 3 on the 2nd bar we move to D sus 2, which is pretty easy to do. Index finger 2nd fret G string, ring finger 3rd fret B string, and we need an open D and an open E string. So D, G, and then B and E at once. On the other side of the recording, I'm not sure if on the left or the right, but it doesn't really matter, we have a D major chord. So there are two different chords sounding at the same time. We have D sus2 and D major at once. Whatever is easier for you, just play it. It's there. So D major goes like index finger, 2nd fret G string, ring finger, 3rd fret B string, and middle finger, 2nd fret E string. So, the intro goes like this. A minor, 3 and 4 and C and D says 2, or A minor, C and D major. You can choose which chord you like better. And when you take a close look how to change between those chords, 3 and 4, and you already can move to the next chord from A to A minor to C on the 4 or 4 and wherever. You can really hear that on the recording, the screeching noise when he's changing positions. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So on the very last 8th note of each chord, you can already go to the next one. It's really a thing on this song that you hear a lot of those noises. You know what I mean? Some buzzing, string buzzing and stuff that really belongs somehow to this song. If you take a close listen, for example, at a second 22 or 23 or something like this, you can hear, I think you can even hear the guitar player, whoever it was, swearing or saying something because he's fucking up the chord a little bit. So it's like, it's pretty fun to listen to all those details, and it's important for you because you know, okay, they suck sometimes too, so I can suck, no problem, still fun. So we have the intro twice, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and then the verse starts. I hurt myself today to see if I still feel. Third time. We played 8 times in a row. Fourth time. Fifth time. Sixth time. Seventh time. Play a G chord. You leave, after you play the D chord, you leave the ring finger on the 3rd fret of the B string and you put the middle finger on the 3rd fret of the E string and you block the A string. And you play 4 times down and you try to build in a little bit of dynamics there, becoming louder. Just downstrokes. So we play no E string and the A string is muted. And then it goes to the chorus part, which we will deal with in the next video. Okay guys, that's it. You'll find in the next video the chorus of the song. And if you like this video and if you like to get to know more about the world of guitar playing and what you need, especially as a beginner, no matter if you're playing on an acoustic or an electric guitar, check out my free lessons, which you find in the video description. Thanks for tuning in, and we see us in the next video. Take care. Bye.